Hello viewer and welcome back to Games with Dialogue. I'm Dialogue and I'm playing more Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire using the Critical Role free DLC pack to make my very own Vox Machina team. Last time we arrived in Nekataka and I'm just gonna continue wandering around, gathering up quests and exploring the city. So let's dive in. Alright, well, last episode, I was having some trouble finding her, but here she is, Captain Dora. I cannot believe that. I was right there, next to whoever it was. I can't remember now. The guy that I spoke to. Good lord, it's been a hot minute. But she was right there, and I'm pretty sure you guys were screaming at me. But it doesn't matter. I talked to her. There was nothing to say. She's like, take the cannons. I'm okay with it. So, I'm not going to leave Nekataka. I actually recorded a whole video of me going down to Port Mage and sailing around there, and it is boring. Trust me. I do absolutely nothing. I complete one bounty, let me bring it up, Merrill the Mad, and that was it. Let's see if I can bring up the map for the world. I want to see the map of the world. That's annoying that I can't just go to the world map, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I am going to go back to the Gullet and see if I can't help those people out, and then we're going to move around to the other side of the map, I think. Let me bring this up while they run over there. The Brass Citadel, the Sacred Stair, and then Periki's Overlook, and then the Serpent Crown, and talk to the Queen, I think. Just because I think exploring the whole city is more important. Get everything I can get, and then go back to Port Mage. Hopefully by then I'll be a higher level. Part of the problem was that most everything around Port Mage was too high level for me. Almost everything. And made my life pretty difficult. I couldn't accomplish much. So let's scan the whole city, get all the quests we can, and then go out. Maybe that way I can get some money too and enjoy. Where do I want to go? Yeah, let's go down here. Maybe I can get some money and some items too, and actually afford some nice things for my ship. Okay, who and what is this?
Let's just keep this hourly.
Oh, don't tell me that the voices are cutting out again. I might have to just reset, exit and reload the game. The woman bends over a pile of dried, bitter-smelling herbs. She's crushing and smashing them in a dirty scrap of parchment, coughing with effort. She steps in front of you to block your way, wiping a ragged sleeve across her rheumy, bloodshot eyes. What's this? Okay. As she does, her hood slips and you glimpse 3 faded stars on her forehead. The emblem of the Children of the Dawn Stars. So if I had Zadi with me, we might get a little extra interaction
Got nothing here worth selling or stealing. You best be on your way.
She stifles a croupy cough. Are you ill? You hear a muffled hacking and the unsteady rhythm of labored, wheezing breaths coming from the back of the room.
Nothing a little ginger root and some bed rest won't cure. Please, let me be.
She takes another step, blocking your view of the room beyond. The herbs on the table give off an odor that scratches at your throat. Well, I apparently don't have enough alchemy. Who's got alchemy? Right now it doesn't matter. I hear people coughing in the back. Perhaps there's something I can do to help.
That's not...
She erupts in a fit of coughing. As she catches her breath, she gives you a closer look.
Wait, you're the one someone in the other Dawnstar's been talking about.
She lets out a rattling sigh.
In that case, maybe there is. There's some sick Raparu in the back. Not much I can do for them now besides keep them comfortable.
She looks at the crimson speckle on her wrist.
And hidden.
I was told you may be able to help with the food shortage in the Gullet. Why are you hiding sick people?
Because they've got drowner's lung. Spreads like gossip and kills even faster.
What's Drowner's lung?
A gift from the Valians.
She scowls, dabbing the room from her eyes. It's probably water on the lungs, right?
Fills your lungs with fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Gets you coughing all the time, trying to clear them. One of my patients coughed so hard, she broke a rib. Eventually, it gets so bad, you can't hack it out.
I see.
You just lie there, struggling for breath, until you choke on your own phlegm. I hear it's a long, hard end.
She trails off for a moment, a distant look in her watering eyes.
I heard some Raparu had gotten sick, so I brought them here to care for them. City healers don't come down here.
She frowns and gives her nose a vicious swipe.
Realized what it was when I heard the rattle in their chests, the way they gasped for air.
She wipes the back of her hand on her leg and shudders.
Only cure is an elixir made with pine seed oil. It costs a lot, though not nearly as much as an epidemic. Still, if news of this outbreak gets out, these poor souls will get tossed into the old city. No one with any money in Nekataka spends it on the Raparu.
Well, see? Another quest I found just right here. Let's see. Is there any way to get a cure?
You can get nearly anything on Delver's Row. Only trouble is finding it, and paying for it. Unfortunately, the children of the Dawnstars don't have many connections in this part of town.
She turns away, whooping and hacking into her... Oh, she's got it too.
But
Oof.
I bet you could find someone at the tavern who knows where Delver's Row is.
Well, that's two people pointing me to the tavern.
Criminal types like to wet their throats after a long day of lying, cheating, and stealing.
She chuckles herself into another coughing fit. What interest do the children of the Dawnstars have in the
only
Gullet?
honest one. The Raparu here are treated like garbage. Even made to eat garbage from that scrap heap opposite the lift. And Dario and his Principe scum took advantage of the neglect down here to set up the black market on Delver's Row.
Dario?
He runs most of the criminal mischief that goes on here. Some say he's an old Valian traditionalist. Some say he's a thug with good taste.
She holds her hands out, shifting her open palms like platforms on a scale.
Either way, I steer clear of him.
She shivers, whether out of fear or illness, you couldn't say. Go on.
All the while, the Gullet gets more crowded as tribes from the other islands come to Nekataka. Some are driven from their homes by pirates, raiders, even trading company thugs. Others hear stories of the foreign wealth pouring into the city. What they don't realize is most of it flows between the foreigners and the palace.
She makes a circular motion with her finger. So the Dawnstars are helping out. Then maybe Delver's Row spread some of the wealth down here. So the Dawnstars are helping out?
As best we can. Most of us came from Raid Saris after the Vorlis Plot and the Saints War. Or we were born to families that did. We remember what it's like to scrape by.
Her eyes strain to the stained and spotted floor for a long time. Then maybe Delver's Row spread some of the wealth down here. No, that's not.
That's what Dario and his people say.
Yeah, they don't really do that,
They
though.
recruit Raparu to sneak things from the docks, report on meetings between traders. I can't blame the Raparu. Not when the alternative is eating from a trash pile. But I don't trust these Principe any more than I do the trading companies.
She folds her arms, shaking her head.
And whenever the city authorities finally crack down, the Raparu will be caught in the middle.
I see.
Some days, I think maybe this is why Aethys brought us to Deadfire. So we can do some good.
Alright, farewell. Let's, oh, well, I could have snuck around and looked. What I'm gonna do is find this black market, deal with them, and then talk to her about the food shortage. Maybe she'll be more willing to help me once I actually get something fixed here. If I can save those people, that'll be great. What is in this house? Did I go in here? I don't think I did. And there's nothing in here. Hello?
Will do.
Bug leg. Roparo clothing. No, it's Roparo clothing for crying out loud. It's... It'd be like me taking clothes off of a homeless person. Okay, so where's the tavern then? Roparo. Biha's home? Alright. I don't know who Biha is, but let's find out. And there's nobody in here either. And there's nothing to steal either. Okay. Nothing. Nothing is in that house. Let me open up the map. Where's the tavern? The hole. Nekataka. Is the tavern back? Is the tavern that they're talking about back at the shoreline? Did I... Or is the hole the place I need to go? I think the hole's the place I need to go. Where did I... Hold down my... There we go.
I've got it.
And I can sell that. And...
I'll see to it.
I don't think I can sell that, but +5 morale, that's not bad. Alright. Hopefully this is the tavern I'm looking for. Sounds like a tavern. They got the same voice clip of some guy laughing from the first game.
How did you hear that? About the boss?
With my own ears. Dario said there's treasures in that pit.
Shh! Have you lost your wits?
Who are you? Pirate, ogre pirate.
Excuse me.
I was shooting fire for a week, burned a hole right through my... Okay. Thanks. I didn't need to know that. Pirate. Fearna. An Orrin covered head to ear tip in sable fur leans against the bar, counting change. She gives you a wide, easy smile when she notices your approach, then slips the coin into her pocket with a wink.
Hey, fresh face. Welcome to the hole. Just got 2 rules, yeah? Keep your hands to yourself, and don't fall in.
Great, thanks.
Need something?
What's the story with this place?
The hole's been here so long as there's been a gullet. Though it ain't always been mine. What's the neighborhood without a place to get pissed drunk and lose your pants?
How'd you end up here?
Well, it's a bit of a story. See...
I don't care.
Ferda found me face down in a pile of rot ghasts in the old city and asked if I was looking for work. Of course.
I'd like to buy something.
What you need?
Room to rent. Let me see how much...
Just the thing for you, fresh face. Just the thing. Do you prefer spider free or spider full?
That costs 0. It's just a stowaway, huh? 2 stealth, 2 streetwise, 2 sleight of hand. That might be useful. 100. Maybe not. Crew, definitely. So I'm looking for somebody who can be a surgeon. He costs 2 though, and a cannoneer, and I already have 2 cooks though. That's a problem for me. That really is a problem for me. I need a cannoneer, but I already have 2 cooks. I need a surgeon. I already have 2 surgeons, technically. And his other job as a deckhand isn't useful. What I need is a bigger ship. That's what I need. I'm just going to hold off on that. Party management. Do I want to swap anybody out? I feel like Pike or Gilmore. I don't... Let's give Keyleth some opportunity to shine. And bring... Yeah, let's bring Percy back in. Well, Percy or Vex? I haven't had a whole lot of fun with Vex. Let's bring Percy back in. That's fine. Okay. He's a cipher, after all. That's amazing. Any of this stuff? Do I want any of this stuff? Forgetful Night. What? Plus 7 morale? Yeah, but it's 600 coin. I'm not... I don't think so. Not right now. Okay, then. Are these all pirates? Pirates, thugs, yeah. Tavern, yeah. So this guy's named... Elementalist, musicians. What's over here? Nothing. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Upper floor. I'll go up there in a second. Vithrak. What? Okay. Zarups. Shopless imp. Pirate. Okay. I'm still on fast travel. Oof. Maybe I should... Worried pig. What's this? Oh, okay. Just some crap. Worried pig.
I've got it.
Oh, a little kitty baby. +1 perception. I already have that. Bah, I'm just gathering up animals. What am I, a zookeeper? And I probably shouldn't take that stuff with this guy standing right here. Berta. Wait. F5. And let me level up Keyleth real quick in case any of her skills are useful here. Alchemy. Ah, that's the one I... that's the one I wanted to hire. Dang it. She also has no stealth and no athletics, so let's stealth it up a little. Just one. Diplomacy, history, metaphysics, religion. Keyleth has... no. Metaphysics. Gilmore has history. I don't know who has history. We'll do metaphysics. Okay, so we get that for free. And apparently, when I chose burn, I locked out my ability to choose the others. You know, it would have been good to know that I could only choose one. Because I wouldn't have chosen burn. I would have chosen freeze or corrode. Two-handed weapons. Crits. Shield deflection. Spells. I want this one. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one I... absolutely. And weapon type. I've got quarterstaff and I've got wand. Maybe I should give her a shield. That's what I want. Yeah, I was choosing wrong. Okay. Maybe I should give her a shield. Taking careful position behind the large shield reduces incoming ranged damage. While active, you are unable to move. Yeah, I'll give her that one. Sure. Sure. Okay. Hi, Berta.
Why do you bother me, little kith?
You enjoy working here?
No.
She hawks a fat gobbet of spit. It lands beside the food she's preparing and splatters.
The gullet reeks of illness. The beds are too small. An imp tried to nest in my hair. And Firna, the tavern keeper, refuses to give me more than 1 day off a month. How am I supposed to hunt when I am chained to this stove?
She scrunches her face into a grimace.
Maybe I'll become a pirate. Get myself a bird and an eye patch.
Hey! You should join my crew.
How do you mean?
She narrows her eyes and regards you with renewed interest. We need a cook, and I admire your work. You know, like on a boat?
I'm not daft, you condescending little mite. Tell me why, and in what capacity, I should join your crew.
She grunts. Hefting her tenderizer high, she slams it down on a dubious-looking piece of meat. It makes a wet sound. My crew hunts a god. We could use a pair of sure hands in the rigging. We've cannons aplenty, but not enough hands to man them. I wonder if going the cook route is all she's good for. I did save. I could save scum this. And I do need a cannoneer.
I do appreciate a well-wrought cannon, particularly when several of them fire in sequence and lay waste to the ships of my enemies.
She puts a finger to her lips, momentarily thoughtful. So will you join?
I don't work for free.
Ow! I mean, I have 1,000, but that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Of course, I was looking at the other crew, and it's like 300 to hire somebody. All right. So she's a little expensive, but not more than I'm willing to pay. She examines your coins for a moment. They look tiny in her giant hands, almost like a child's plaything. She shrugs.
This will do. For now.
She pats her meat tenderizer thoughtfully and gives you a small nod. Fantastic. Let's check that out. Where did she go? Helmsman and cook. So it didn't matter. Fine. Fine. She can be the helmsman when I get a bigger ship and I have room for a... What was it? Boatswain. Oh, and I didn't put the... I didn't put the guns in. There we go. Awesome. Let's see here. I can't do anything about those. Oh. Right. So I renamed my ship in the episode I recorded that you aren't going to see to my Twitter account. So let's do that again. There we go. I also changed the colors because I don't like this. Let's see. Hull color, we're going to make gold. Well, as close to gold as I care to try. Ship name color, I want that emblazoned across the sky. Let's go with that one. You know what? I would definitely rather prefer that, and the ship hull color to just be a plain... Oh, we'll make it green. Yeah, we'll make it green. Sail primary color, I mean, it's a sail. I don't really care. Let's do a royal purple. Yes. Let's do the royal purple. And that's all I've got. All right. So let's head upstairs. Actually, there was this guy over here, right? We'll move that around. There we go. Seduzo. I'm going to F5 again and talk to him. This Rawatonian sits ramrod straight. On the table near her are a half-empty liquor bottle and a small porcelain cup. Both smell of... I don't know what that is. Some kind of liquor, maybe? She looks like she's trying to blend in, but her unnatural stillness and her bright, spotless attire make her stand out like a reef fish among the rocks. Her eyes find yours.
Harami!
I am here, Seduzo Nui.
Do we expect any foreign merchants today?
Seduzo keeps her eyes on you even as she speaks to the soldier. There is only a brief pause.
We do not, Seduzo Nui.
The captain shifts uncomfortably.
Then state your business quickly. I want to avoid another surprise.
She glances around quickly as if she expects someone to jump out of another corner of the tavern. Do you know, what's your business?
Nearly done, I hope. I sold a consignment of iron and cultural coral, and will return to Rauatai with vorals, merkberries, and Andra stars.
She shifts in her chair, tugging at her conspicuously clean and bright clothes. This is streetwise, yeah. Let's see. Insight. And history. I thought Rawatonians operated out of the Brass Citadel.
Most do.
She avoids meeting your gaze. Her mouth is pressed into a hard frown. You seem nervous. Does the Deadfire Company know you're trading here? She sets her glass down with a loud clatter.
The Royal Deadfire Company would frown on business in this district. But there's no harm if they don't know.
She laughs nervously.
What is
I
your
see.
business with me?
Do you know the way to Delver's Row?
I would have nothing to do with such a place.
Her posture stiffens even as her eyes flit around the room.
But I hear the, proprietor might know more.
She points discreetly towards the bar. Okay, fine. I get it. Let's go talk to the bar proprietor. Not that dude. And then maybe go
Need
upstairs.
something?
Yeah, I'm looking for a way into Dilver's Row.
No doubt you'd fit right in. But getting there? That's dangerous business, Freshface.
Uh-huh.
But it ain't none of my business, I suppose. If you're dead set on dying, you'll find Delver's Row in the Narrows. Those twisty alleys carved into the mountain on the west side of the Gullet.
Yes, I know that. I need directions.
Got to make your own way from there. Dario will skin me if I say any more.
Come on! Please, I'll be your friend. What's this? Diplomacy. Discretion and compensation go hand in hand. Nobody knows what Fierna knows, except that she's loyal to the Gullet. Or more money. How about a little bit of this? Discretion and compensation go hand in hand. Hand her the tip like it's in the palm of my hand. Just, here you
Then
go.
I'll be shaking yours, Freshface.
She grabs your hand with a grin, then quietly slips her coin into her pocket.
I'll tell you how to get there without getting yourself dead first.
She winks.
Take a right, the first chance you get. Then keep going forward until you see a merchant stall. Look close. There's a secret hallway behind a curtain there. That's your entrance.
I knew it! Ah! I knew it! I just didn't have the skills to... the skill points to get there.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but all the same, you'd best watch yourself in Delver's Row. The crooks there will kill you just as soon as cheat you out of everything you own.
Sure, sure.
If Dario doesn't gut you first.
Nod.
Need something?
Nope, I'm done. Thank you! That was a lot of money I just spent in one spot, but, it better be worth it. I'm probably going to be spending a lot more coin before the end, though. Especially if I don't want to take the violent killer route. And if my diplomacy's not high enough. I gotta get my diplomacy up. I need to level up. At least one. And what do we have up here? Who's this? And who's this? Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's just food. I'll take it.
Will do.
Hello? Well, this is interesting. What's this doing in an inn? A tavern. A bar. What is the distinction between those three things?
I'll get it open. Finished.
Ha! I didn't even know I could... What's this? Obsidian flakes? Is this a crafting? Yeah, I think so. So we'll take some of those. And Reparo clothing. I don't care. Alright. More food.
On it.
Yeah, okay. And the gullet. Oh, there's a top floor? There's a top floor. Okay. What's over here?
I'll do what I can.
And okay, yeah, I'll take that. And another dog.
You mean like this?
Another dog. How many of these things am I gonna pick up? How many of these strays constitution? I don't think. Yeah, I didn't need him. That's fine. Whatever. I mean, it's not like I have a limited space of inventory. Yeah, you got nothing to say. Nothing to say. Orrin might have something to say. A dwarf sits before a generous and curious spread. Steamed mussels arranged in concentric circles. Rounds of flatbread stacked in a neat tower, and melons sliced in even triangles. Yet his attention is focused on the 4 cups and the bottle in front of him. He has the cups organized in an almost perfect square around the bottle. But as you look on, he leans down to adjust one. The others with him wait quietly and observe the ritual. Wait. Holding his breath, he takes the bottle and measures an equal serving of wine into the cups, making 3 or 4 passes over each. His companions look on with practiced patience. At last the bottle is empty, and he places it in the exact center of the square. He picks it up and puts it down in the same spot twice more before he's satisfied.
Cheers.
They all take their cups and drink deeply. At last, the leader turns to you.
What do you require?
What brought you to the Deadfire?
We had a contract with the Valian Trading Company to defend one of their most valuable properties.
He glows with pride.
If you're looking for work, I hardly recommend them. They pay well, and they pay on time.
He raises his cup, and his companions do likewise. Alright, so this was a complete waste of time. Alright, he might come up in the future, but for now, we're just going to cut this whole part. Right back at the entrance to the tavern. Alright, the question is, do I go to the Narrows now? Or do I wait until I actually have some more cash that I can throw around? Another level, at least, of skill points. A man saunters over to you with a jagged smile. He's got a long, crooked scar on his forearm, and he's rolled his sleeve up to flaunt it.
You must be new. Lucky for you, we have a special rate for newcomers. A bag of coppers in exchange for your life.
He brandishes a knife. One of his companions grins widely enough to show you all of his missing teeth. But the way they're all gathered around you, leaving their own backs exposed, tells you they haven't been here long either. You're newer than I am, which means you're poaching on someone else's territory. How convenient you just walked into my trap. I like that. I like that. Let's see. What are we going to do here? Intimidate. Streetwise. You're newer than I am, which means you're poaching on someone else's territory. You know what? Crack my knuckles. Oh, this'll be fun. The thugs look at one another and exchange a few panicked whispers.
It seems we've made a mistake. Forgive and forget, no?
He smiles, backing away. They hurry off and disappear back into the crowd. Well... Alright, you don't want to fight. That's fine. I'm not disappointed I didn't get to crack a few skulls. It's perfectly okay. Whatever. Oh.
Please, I did nothing.
You see a man being dragged along a rickety boardwalk toward a rusty cage that swings over the abyss. He strains against the guard's grip. The guard delivers a savage backhand.
Enough! Or do you wish to consign her to the old city as well?
The warrior casts a meaningful glance at a woman standing a short distance away.
Let him go!
She screams at the guards, but she doesn't dare approach. The man notices her. His face lights up with shame.
Beer! I'm sorry!
Your tongue flops like a dying fish. I tire of its stink. Lower him down!
Okay. The guards drag the Roparu into a metal cage and lock him inside. He shouts and rattles the bars as it lowers over the edge of the platform. As it is lowered over, whatever. Eventually, his screams are lost to the depths.
May Tangaloa devour your souls, you cold-blooded eels.
Just run right through me. That's fine. Pretend I don't exist. What just happened here?
Be careful. The Gullet is no place for outsiders.
The guard folds his arms, watching the activity on the walkways through slitted eyes. A coral piercing... Oh, let me try that again. The coral piercing juts from his lower lip. He notices you with a sharp nod. Let's say there were some sick people with drowner's lung. Oh, I'm not going to do that. No. Why was that man sent below?
Vitara? He associated with foreign criminals.
He spits. The gob of saliva is just one more splotch on the withered and mottled boards.
I cannot be certain about Biha, so I let her go. But I will be watching her. These wicked sorts overrun the Gullet and corrupt the Roparu. Our justice must be swift and firm.
Where does this lift go?
To the old city, Ikira. A god's cursed ruin filled with walking corpses and abominations of the deep.
Sounds like my kind of place.
And the remains of lawbreakers and troublemakers. The Gullet is no place to wander. Watch yourself for rowdies and pirates.
Where is Biha now?
Hers is the first house you come to. Just there.
Oh, right, the one with nothing in it. Right. The one I went into and then came out.
You'll probably find her there.
I want access to the lift to the old city.
Are you mad or merely lost? That place is a punishment for the lowest sort. Go and explore someplace with pleasant views and fresh air. The harbor, or Periki's Overlook.
Nekataka has a rich history, and some of it lies buried. I must see it for myself. Yeah, I like that one. He shakes his head.
It's your neck, Kira.
He whistles, and the guard standing by the lift looks over at him and nods.
We will leave the lift down there for half a day. That should be enough time to come back to your senses. After that, you are on your own. The guard will let you pass. Though I urge you to reconsider.
Well, I'm gonna save beforehand, but that's probably my best bet for loot. Who's that? Guard. Anything else over here? There's a box there. I see it. Reparo. This isn't stealing, so I'll take that. Sure. Some repairs.
We must do what we can.
The wheel groans with the cage's weight. Okay. Alright, let's talk to... Yeah. Let's talk to her. I also want to save because it seems like the voice clips are cutting out again. That's not fun.
Was
now there's
Vitara
people...
not enough for you?
I'm not here for the same thing. A woman thrashes a row of tunics and sarongs hanging from the rafters. Her pointed teeth are gritted in frustration. Her lips set in a snarl. The clothes are spotless, yet she swings a handful of reeds again and again, grunting with each blow.
Vitara is gone. Dead. What more do you want?
She punctuates each statement with a fierce whack of the reeds. The children flinch, looking between you and the woman. Take a deep breath, and let's talk about this calmly. She looks at you for the first time. A fraction of her anger burns off.
Forgive me. I thought you were one of the foreigners who sent him away. Outsiders here always go to the tavern. My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
How did you know the man? My husband. One of the children starts to say something, but Biha shoots him a sharp glare. She turns back to you, arms crossed, gripping the reed bundle tightly.
Vitara is punished already, I say. Whatever offense he gave, do not hang it on our necks.
She begins swatting at the laundry again, though with considerably less gusto. 4 for me, +3 to the party. Yeah, okay. I know you're scared, but I'm not here to harm you.
We say the only thing that live in these depths are ghost eels. And fish eaten by ghost eels. Which are you?
She turns away from you, striking the sarong harder and harder.
The traders say they bring riches in their big ships.
The fabric pops and snaps beneath her fury. Sweat is flying, spattering the clean sarong.
But what reaches the gullet? Only crime and sickness, I say.
She pauses, take another couple of swings at the sarong. What does this have to... I'm going to just listen.
The Rowattians promise marvels, strong walls, and plenty for all.
She moves on to the next tunic, thrashing it with even greater fury.
Akira, still my back aches from building their fort, and still I live here. And Vitara said we would finally leave.
She breaks off, her shoulders heaving as she catches her breath. Priest, what happened? I can't take the suspense. What happened next? What happened?
I heard a Rowattian captain took up at the tavern. Suduzo, they call her. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. Vitara went and found her in the tavern.
Her eyes go dark and hard. Or other way around.
Next I see him, the guards are dragging him to the cage.
She bares her teeth at the memory. Maybe I can talk to Suduzo. I don't want to go back to the tavern. She looks at you with the same critical eye she's been giving her laundry, wringing and tugging the reeds.
Everyone knows the Rowattians are made of brass. They listen only to their commanders. But still, maybe it goes different for you.
She looks around, taking in the hanging clothes, the huddled children, and the warped and splintered walls of the shack around them.
Vitara took some coin. Everything he scraped together working on the docks, when he went to bargain with the captain. I would offer it to you, but it is probably in the old city with Vitara. Or in someone else's pocket.
How many of you need passage to... Yeah.
We are 6. 3 children, 2 babes, and me.
Are they all yours?
Such a strange question. A
Right,
report,
right.
at least,
I get
that
it.
is the way in the village where Vitara and me
Right,
came from.
I
But
get it.
here, we are all strangers. No one looks in on the sick or
I could look
cares
for
the
Bataru.
children.
Well, I'm going to go down there. I could look for Bataru. Can you take a different ship? Like mine, for example? I could look for Bataru.
I could never ask someone to go down to the old city, but since you offer...
She trails off, working the reach between her hands like hope and dread battle in her eyes.
It is a big and dangerous place. But perhaps he hid himself. Perhaps...
She steadies herself with a shake of her head.
Please, help him if you can. Or bring me news if you cannot.
Very well. Alright, let's go see if I can't... Well, actually, I'm a little confused. I'm gonna check my quests real quick. Her partner approached the captain and the tavern and the Gullet about passage for Biha and the children. I'm also gonna try to get Bataru back before I... Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Bataru back before I do that. Just, Alright. So let's come over here. Level up Percy. We'll end the episode before we go down into the old city. Percy? What do you got here, buddy? Mechanics, sleight of hand. We'll do... I really don't need more mechanics if I'm pumping up Tartarus with it, so we'll do explosives. Bluff, diplomacy, insight, intimidate. Yeah, you're spreading yourself so thin. We'll do insight with you. Okay, what are we gonna pick up here? Soul Whip? As my Beguiler class, Soul Whip provides less bonus damage and generates less focus if the target is not vulnerable to sneak attack. Which means all of these bonuses granting extra bonus damage, enhance the draining power, regenerating focus more quickly. Now, weapon and shield style, not going to happen. 2 weapon style, that would be useful for guns. 2 pistols, maybe. I'll think about it. 2 hand style, extra damage with the Arbicus, I think is what it's called, Arbicus? It doesn't matter. 1-handed style would be useful, but let's get some Cypher abilities, why not? Amplified thrust. Causing pierce damage, violently pushing them backward. Mind blades. Attacks them before leaping to additional targets. I could take that one, sure. What's this? Invade the minds of targets, causing them to believe they are flanked for the duration. Ooh, okay, that would cause them to be vulnerable to sneak attack, right? Is that how that works? It's not like flanking in D&D, I don't think. Causing shaken and confused. I would not mind that. What's the range on that? 10? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, actually. And Soul Shock. Allied target soul with energy, releasing electrical burst around them. Enemies standing in the area take shock damage, so a frontliner could take use of that. Sure, we'll take that. And then another weapon. Well, if I'm not mistaken, Percy had a sword, right? It wasn't that great, but he did have a sword. Rapier, that's piercing. I need something that slashes, like a saber. Gaining penetration at the cost of recovery. Yeah, we'll take that. He's already got 2 guns that do penetration. I don't need another penetrator. Come on.
Great idea.
We'll take those. And we will save and end the episode here. Actually, I should probably go rest. I'll do that before I start the next episode. But until then, stay safe and God bless.